Sagittarius, yes, you. The one who has been quietly wondering, quietly aching, quietly asking the universe, is anyone truly coming for me, or am I just meant to keep waiting? Stop, breathe. Because on this 16th day of August, 2026, the cosmos has pulled back the veil, and what it is showing you is not a maybe. It is not a perhaps. It is a person who has looked at your soul and said, I don't care about the years. I don't care about what others think. I want you, only you, and they are moving toward you now. But here is the twist that will make your heart race. This person has been closer than you realized, and the reason you haven't seen them yet is not because they aren't real. It is because your own doubt built a wall around your eyes. Before we go deeper into who this person is and what they carry for you, tell me in the comments. Where in the world are you watching from tonight? Drop your city, drop your country. Let me feel your energy join mine. And if this message found you at the exact moment you needed it, press that like button right now, subscribe, and share this with one Sagittarius soul who has been losing hope. Because what unfolds in the next few minutes may change everything you believed about your love story. Sagittarius, listen to me closely because the stars are not whispering today. They are speaking in a full, resonant voice, and they are speaking directly to your heart. There is someone in the fabric of your destiny, someone woven into the threads of your path long before you ever knew their name, and this soul has made a decision. A quiet, unshakable, sacred decision. They have looked at the years between you, or the years the world says should matter, and they have set all of that aside like a coat they no longer need. They have looked at your laughter, your fire, your restless, beautiful spirit, and they have said to the universe, this one, only this one. And Sagittarius, they are not confused, they are not passing through, they are not a lesson dressed in disguise, they are an answer. And the universe is aligning circumstances, conversations, and coincidences right now, in this very week, to bring their energy into your awareness in a way you cannot ignore. But I know what has been living in your chest these past weeks. Maybe these past months, you have been waiting, you have been watching other people receive what you have been silently praying for. You have been smiling in public and then lying awake at 2 in the morning, staring at the ceiling, asking yourself, am I too much? Am I too difficult to love? Did I miss my window? And that doubt, Sagittarius, that quiet poison of waiting, it has been heavier than you have admitted to anyone. You carry it in your shoulders. You carry it in the way you hesitate before answering a message. You carry it in the way you almost convinced yourself to lower your standards, to settle, to say, fine, maybe this is all I get. But I need you to hear me now. You did not miss anything. You were not forgotten. You were being prepared. Because here is the truth the cosmos wants you to understand tonight. The delay was never a denial. The silence was never an absence. The universe was building a corridor, sacred hallway of time, and every day you thought nothing was happening. The walls of that corridor were being decorated with the exact experiences, the exact growth, the exact emotional maturity you would need to recognize this person when they finally stepped into your light. You were not waiting in an empty room. You were waiting in a chrysalis, and the breaking open, the discomfort, the feeling of being compressed and unsure, that was not punishment. That was transformation. That was the old version of you dissolving so the new version could have room to breathe, to receive, to finally say yes without fear. There is something deeper here, though, something the cards are pressing me to show you. I pulled for you, Sagittarius, and the first card that turned over was the star after the tower. Do you understand what that means? It means that whatever broke you, whatever shattered your trust in love, whatever made you feel like the ground fell out from under your heart, that destruction was not the end of your story. It was the clearing. And the star is the card of divine timing, of hope restored, of a wish so pure and so destined that the universe itself leans in to grant it. This person who does not care about age, who does not care about society's little rules and timelines. They are your star energy made flesh. They are the answer that arrives after the storm, calm and luminous and certain. And beneath the star, I felt the energy of the Empress rising in your reading. Abundance, fertility of the heart. A love that does not just visit you but nourishes you, grows you, makes you feel like soil finally receiving rain after a long dry season. You have been so parched, Sagittarius, emotionally parched. And this connection is coming like water, not flood, not chaos. A steady, warm, life-giving rain that soaks in slowly and reminds every cell in your body that you are worthy of being tended to. Now, before we go further, I want to gently remind you, dear soul, that this reading is a general forecast. It is a channel of energy, collective whisper meant to reach the heart that needs it most. so take what resonates. Let the rest drift past you like leaves on a river. And always, always filter these words through your own intuition. You know your life, you know your truth. I am simply here to hold up a lantern so you can see the path more clearly. And there is so much more on that path. Later in this reading, we are going to walk together through your love, your finances, your health, your family, your career, your energy, and the specific messages the universe has for students and seekers among you. We will look at the 3 signs that are most magnetically aligned with your spirit right now. We will reveal your lucky numbers and your color of power. So stay with me. Do not click away, because the message that comes next might be the exact sentence your soul has been starving to hear. And Sagittarius, if you are still here, if your heart is beating a little faster, if something in your chest just loosened and whispered, "Yes, this is for me," then I need you to do one small thing. Press the like button, not for the algorithm, for yourself. As a small declaration that you are choosing hope tonight, that you are choosing to believe the good thing is coming. And if you have not subscribed yet, do it now so you never walk into a new day without your cosmic guidance waiting for you. Share this with a Sagittarius friend who has been crying in silence. You might be the reason they smile tonight. Now, your lucky numbers for this powerful day: 7, 14, 23, 38, and 42. These are not random, Sagittarius. 7 carries the vibration of spiritual completion, the end of a long inner journey. 14 mirrors balance, the merging of 2 paths into one. 23 is the number of unexpected communication, message or a conversation that changes everything. 38 speaks of patience rewarded, of the harvest finally arriving, and 42, that is the number of destiny fulfilled, of a door opening that you had stopped knocking on. Write these down, whisper them before you sleep. Let them hum in the background of your intentions. And your color for this cycle is deep violet, royal purple, the color of the crown chakra, of spiritual sovereignty, of knowing your worth without having to prove it. Wear it, light purple candle. Let it remind you that you are not begging for love, you are attracting it. But that is not all, Sagittarius. What happens next is important, because the universe is not only bringing you a person, it is bringing you a shift in how you see yourself. And that shift changes everything. There is something deeper here, Sagittarius. Quiet revolution happening within your own spirit that you might not even fully recognize yet. For so long, you have been the archer looking out at the horizon, your eyes fixed on the distant target, wanting the arrow to fly, wanting the result, wanting the proof that your efforts have not been in vain. Your fiery nature craves movement. It craves the thrill of the chase and the joy of the arrival. But the universe, in its infinite and mysterious wisdom, has been asking you to lower the bow for a moment. It has been asking you to turn your gaze inward, to look at the archer, to look at the hands that hold the string, and to ask yourself if you truly believe you deserve the prize you are aiming for. This shift in mindset is not a punishment. It is a profound spiritual preparation. You are being taught that true patience is not a passive state of sitting in an empty room waiting for a door to open. True patience is an active state of magnetism. It is the quiet, unshakable knowing that what is meant for you is already making its way to you, and you do not need to chase it, force it, or beg for it. You simply need to become a vibrational match for it. And this brings us to the delicate, beautiful work of trusting your intuition. You have been questioning your own inner voice lately, haven't you? There have been moments when the logical mind, or the loud opinions of the outside world, have tried to drown out the quiet whispers of your soul. Society has its timelines, its rules, its rigid boxes of what a relationship, career, or a life should look like by a certain age. But your soul, Sagittarius, your soul does not read the world's calendars. Your soul reads energy. When you feel that sudden pull toward a certain path, or that strange, unexplainable comfort around a specific person, that is not your imagination. That is your cosmic GPS guiding you home. The universe is asking you to stop apologizing for your gut feelings. Stop shrinking your vast, expansive truth just to make others feel comfortable in their smallness. Your self-worth is not tied to how useful you are to others, nor is it tied to how quickly you achieve your milestones. Your worth is inherent. It is woven into your very breath. When you truly anchor into this self-worth, you stop accepting breadcrumbs from people who cannot afford to give you the whole loaf. You stop entertaining connections that require you to dim your light. You stand tall in your sovereignty. And it is exactly from this place of grounded, radiant self-love that the universe delivers its greatest blessings. Let us look deeper into the cards, because the archetypes are painting a magnificent, undeniable picture for you in this season. When I shuffle the deck for your energy today, the first card that leaps out to join the star and the Empress is the Hermit. Now, do not let the imagery of the solitary figure fool you. The Hermit in your reading is not a sentence of eternal loneliness. It is a testament to the profound inner work you have been doing in the dark. You have been in the cave, Sagittarius. You have been doing the shadow work, facing your fears, unlearning the generational traumas that told you love had to be painful or that success had to be exhausting. You have held the lantern up to your own soul, illuminating the corners of your mind that needed healing. But here is the beautiful emotional turn. The Hermit is finally turning around. The period of deep, necessary isolation is coming to an end. You are walking out of the cave, and the light you are carrying is no longer just to guide yourself. It is a beacon that is going to attract the right people directly to your doorstep. And as you step out of that Hermit energy, the cards reveal the Two of Cups. This is not just a simple card of romance. This is the card of sacred alchemy, of two souls meeting as absolute equals. This confirms the promise we spoke of earlier. This person who sees past the superficial, who does not care about the numbers or the societal expectations, they are bringing you a mirror. When you look into their eyes, you will not see a savior, and you will not see a project. You will see a partner. You will see someone who matches your depth, someone who honors your independence but also cherishes your vulnerability. The Two of Cups speaks of a mutual pouring out of energy, where neither person is depleted, but both are overflowing. It is the healing of every past relationship, where you gave too much and received too little. It is the universe's way of saying that the emotional ledger is finally being balanced, and your heart is finally safe. But what happens next is important, because the energy is shifting from stillness into magnificent, undeniable motion. The final card in this deeper mystical spread is the Knight of Wands. Oh, Sagittarius, this is your energy returning to you in full force. The Knight of Wands is passionate, bold, adventurous, and utterly unafraid. This card tells us that the stagnation is breaking. The heavy, sluggish feeling that has been weighing down your spirit is evaporating into the summer air. You are going to feel a sudden surge of inspiration, desire to travel, to speak your truth, to take a leap of faith. And the beautiful thing is, this incoming person we have been talking about, they carry this exact same Knight of Wands energy. They are not going to wait for the perfect moment to approach you. They are going to act. They are going to speak. They are going to sweep away the cobwebs of your doubt with a bold, confident gesture that leaves you breathless. The waiting is ending, the fire is returning, and the universe is handing you the reins. As we move from the mystical realms into the tangible reality of your daily life, Sagittarius, the universe is asking you to pay close attention to your physical vessel. Your health theme for this cycle is deeply tied to the release of stored somatic tension. For so long, you have been carrying the weight of the world in your nervous system. You have been the strong one, the optimistic one, the one who smiles through the exhaustion and tells everyone else that everything is fine. But your body has been keeping the score. You might have been experiencing unexplained fatigue, tightness in your chest, dull ache in your lower back, or a restless sleep that leaves you feeling drained even after 8 hours. The cosmos is sending a wave of profound healing energy your way right now, but you must actively participate in it. This is the time to stretch, to breathe, to spend time in nature, to feel the sun on your skin, and to consciously tell your muscles that it is safe to relax. The healing that is coming is not just physical, it is the physical manifestation of your emotional burdens finally being lifted. When you let go of the need to control every outcome, your body will respond with a surge of vibrant, electric vitality you haven't felt in years. But that is not all, because as your physical body begins to heal and lighten, your professional life is about to experience a necessary and magnificent elevation. Let us talk about your work and career. You have been feeling stuck in a plateau, haven't you? You have been putting in the effort, showing up, doing the heavy lifting, but the recognition, the promotion, or the ultimate reward has felt just out of reach. There has been a quiet frustration, lingering doubt that perhaps you are being overlooked or that your vast experience is not being valued by those in charge. But what happens next is important. The energy around your career is shifting from stagnation into undeniable momentum. The universe is orchestrating a specific moment where your true expertise will be impossible to ignore. Someone in a position of authority, or perhaps a new client, is about to see you in a completely new light. They are going to recognize the wisdom, the depth, and the unique perspective you bring to the table. This is not about working harder until you burn out. This is about working in alignment with your highest self and finally being compensated for the true undeniable value you hold. And if you are currently navigating a job search, I need you to hear this clearly. Do not let the silence of the past few weeks convince you that your opportunities have dried up. The delay in hearing back from interviews or the sudden rejections you faced were simply the universe's fierce way of protecting you from environments that would have diminished your spirit and drained your energy. A new door is opening, and it is one that honors your need for both autonomy and deep purpose. This leads us directly into your financial direction, Sagittarius, and here is where a beautiful emotional turn occurs. The money pressure that has been sitting heavily on your shoulders, the anxiety that wakes you up at 3 a.m., is beginning to dissipate. You have been worrying about the future, calculating, stressing over resources, and operating from a mindset of scarcity. But the cards of abundance are aligning for you right now. An unexpected influx of resources, a new stream of income, or a sudden, brilliant clarity on how to monetize your unique gifts is on the horizon. The universe is asking you to shift your focus from what you lack to the immense wealth of experience and talent you already possess. When you operate from a place of inner abundance, the physical money has no choice but to follow. Now, let us turn our hearts to matters of love, because this is where the most beautiful, life-altering transformations are taking root. For those of you who are in committed relationships, the energy between you and your partner is ready for a profound deepening. You may have fallen into a comfortable but predictable routine, and the spark might have felt like it was dimming under the heavy weight of daily responsibilities and mundane chores. The cosmos is inviting you to break that routine today. Plan a spontaneous trip, revisit the place where you first fell in love, or simply have a radically honest, vulnerable conversation about your deepest, wildest dreams. Your partner is ready to meet you in this new depth. They want to see the wild, free-spirited Sagittarius that first captured their heart. There is a beautiful renewal of vows, not necessarily on paper, but in the spirit, waiting for you to initiate it. But for my single Sagittarius souls, the message is even more electrifying. And it brings us right back to the core promise of this reading. We are talking about the person who does not care about the numbers, the timelines, or the rigid societal expectations. This person is not looking for fleeting, superficial romance. They are looking for a profound, anchoring soul connection. They are deeply drawn to your maturity, your rich life experience, and the beautiful, complex layers of your spirit. They see the lines around your eyes not as signs of aging, but as sacred maps of the incredible, brave journey you have been on. They want the woman or the man who has lived, who has learned, who has survived the storms, and who now knows exactly who they are. Stop shrinking yourself to fit into the dating pool of those who are still figuring themselves out. Your person is looking for an equal, a co-creator, a fellow adventurer, who is ready to build an empire of love. And they are moving toward you with an intention that will leave absolutely no room for doubt. But that is not all, Sagittarius. Because the love and the abundance that are entering your life do not just exist in a vacuum. They ripple out and touch every single corner of your world, including the complex, often challenging dynamics of your family. For so long, you have carried the label of the wanderer in your family tree. You have been the one who wanted to fly, the one who questioned the old traditions, the one who perhaps moved away or chose a path that left your relatives scratching their heads in confusion. There has been a quiet, lingering heartache here, a feeling that no matter how much you achieve or how much you grow, the people who share your blood still do not truly understand the depths of your soul. You have felt the pressure to shrink your expansive spirit just to fit into the narrow boxes of their expectations. But there is a beautiful emotional turn happening right now. The universe is softening the hearts of those closest to you. A specific family member, someone who has historically been critical or distant, is about to have a profound breakthrough regarding you. They are going to see your choices not as a rejection of them, but as a beautiful, necessary evolution of your spirit. The tension is dissolving, making way for a new, mature dynamic where you are finally celebrated for exactly who you are, without having to explain or defend your life choices. There is something deeper here regarding your daily energy and your emotional state, and I need you to really feel this shift in your body. You have been operating in survival mode for far too long. Your nervous system has been humming with the quiet, exhausting frequency of waiting and worrying. You have been bracing yourself for the next disappointment, holding your breath, keeping your guard up. But what happens next is a profound, physical, and energetic release. You are going to wake up one morning very soon, and the heaviness in your chest will simply be gone. The invisible cloak of doubt that you have been dragging behind you will slip off your shoulders. You will feel a sudden, undeniable lightness. Your energy is shifting from a state of anxious anticipation into a state of empowered magnetism. You will walk into rooms, and people will feel your presence before you even speak. You are stepping into your power, Sagittarius, and this new emotional state is one of profound, unshakable relief. You are no longer chasing, you are attracting. You are no longer forcing, you are allowing. And for those of you who are students, or those who are currently studying, learning a new trade, or trying to master a complex new skill, the cosmos has a very specific message for your mind. I know there have been days recently where brain fog has felt like a thick, impenetrable wall. You have sat at your desk, staring at the pages, feeling frustrated that your brilliant, fiery mind suddenly feels scattered and unfocused. You have doubted your intelligence and your ability to retain information. But the archer is finally finding their focus. The mental clutter is clearing. The universe is granting you a period of intense, laser-like concentration. When you sit down to study now, you will experience those beautiful, sudden aha moments where complex concepts suddenly make perfect sense. Trust your mind. Your intellect is sharp, your intuition is guiding your studies, and the hard work you are putting in right now is laying the foundation for a massive, undeniable success that will validate every late night and every moment of frustration. Now, as we look at the cosmic web of connections surrounding you in this August 2026 cycle, the universe is highlighting 3 specific zodiac signs that are magnetically aligned with your spirit. These are the energies that hold the keys to your current evolution. The first sign is Aries. This is your fellow fire sign, the one who understands your need for independence and your relentless drive. The Aries energy in your life right now is bringing you the courage to take bold, decisive action. They are the spark that reminds you of your own bravery. The second sign is Libra. This is the energy of the divine counterpart, the harmonizer. The Libra energy represents the person who brings balance to your fire, the one who looks at you with deep, adoring eyes and offers you the peaceful, loving partnership you have been craving. They are the ones who do not care about societal timelines. They only care about the beautiful symmetry of your souls. And the third sign is Aquarius. This is the energy of the unconventional, the visionary, the rule breaker. The Aquarius energy in your life is the one who shatters the old paradigms. This is the energy of the person who loves your wild, untamed spirit and wants to build a completely unique, unconventional life with you, free from the judgment of the outside world. Keep your heart open to these energies, for they are the messengers of your destiny. As we come to the gentle close of this reading, my dear Sagittarius, I want to take a moment to truly thank you. Thank you for sharing this sacred, quiet space with me today. Thank you for keeping your heart open, even when it has been bruised. Thank you for trusting the universe even when the path was dark. Please remember, as you walk forward from this moment, that this reading is a channel of guidance, cosmic weather forecast, but it is not absolute, unchangeable fate. You are the co-creator of your reality. You hold the pen. So, take the messages that resonate deeply with your soul, let them anchor you and inspire you, and gently let go of anything that does not serve your highest good. Keep what brings you peace. Keep what brings you hope. If this reading brought you comfort, if it made you feel seen and understood, please take a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you can return for your daily cosmic guidance. Share this message with someone who needs to hear it, and leave a comment below claiming your blessings, claiming your love, and claiming your abundant future. You are relieved, you are empowered, you are protected. The waiting is over, the healing is complete, and your beautiful, wild, magnificent life is just beginning. May the universe wrap you in love, grant you absolute clarity, and give you the strength to receive every single blessing that is rushing toward you today. Walk in your power, Sagittarius. The stars are cheering for you.